I'm a big fan of a method I learnt from Sam Chan in how to give your testimony as a story. I think it's relatable and personal and adjustable. You can expand your story to be 10 minutes or you can condense it down to 1. In the following clip, I was asked to give a 3-minute testimony in one of our live stream services on the 5th of April. If you are interested in learning this method and would like me to help you, please get in contact with me. If you don't know my email address, you can always drop a note in the St. Matt's Youth virtual question box. There will be a link in the description about that virtual question box, as well as other information about this method.
Just briefly, we are going to look at what is said to be, rightly, the most famous conversion in human history, the Damascus Road thing. When you became a Christian, was it a Damascus Road, fall off the horse thing, or how did it happen for you?
Yeah, look, some people think they have a boring testimony. People think they have to have this Damascus Road experience, but all conversions are a miracle. Someone has been brought from death to life, and that is a miracle in itself. And I have a little pet hobby about giving testimonies in the way that we kind of feel like we have to talk about testimonies by giving a chronological series of events. And in doing that, sometimes it feels very depersonalized and you don't hear about that person. So I have a method on giving a testimony, which I stole directly from Sam Chan, and I'm open to teaching and training you guys in how to do that. Please send me an email later if you want, and we could have a Zoom meeting and we can write a testimony. But my testimony is, I have always wanted to know how things work. I'm a computer nerd by trade. I remember pulling apart VCRs in the background, trying to work out how the little eject thing works. Well, a family got a computer when I was in year 6, and from that point on, I wouldn't leave the study. I was working out how to manipulate things. How does this work? How do I get this tool to do what I want? I've always liked computers and tinkering with that. My year 12 final project for 3-unit computers in the HSC was I made a web browser. Very nerdy. But it wasn't until university where I was trying to work out, well, how does life work? What's that all about? Now, my family have always been going to church. They were quite active at Camden Baptist Church and also quite active in Lake Tabourie Beach Mission. And so I'd always known this, but when I was at uni, I was like testing the waters. Is it true? Do I just believe what I have been told by my parents? When you're a young 20-something, your parents have probably got it wrong. You're trying to push back and discover and work that out. And so I went on kind of like a journey of researching and looking into Christianity. Is it real? Did Jesus rise from the dead? Is it right? And in doing that, I attended like 4 different small groups throughout a week. One of them I was leading, but the other ones I was the protagonist, playing devil's advocate, trying to work out, is this actually true? Essentially, I was rediscovering orthodoxy, what the church had already believed for 2,000 years, but I was taking the very long route to discover that it is actually true. And so, in looking into this, I saw that the Bible presents a coherent worldview. It's not optimistic, it's not pessimistic, but it explains our world. And more importantly, you see in Jesus that he is real, he is true, he is God. Everything he claimed to be, he did, and we can be certain of that because of the resurrection. And so, because of these truths, that's just what life is all about. So I've sought to worship Jesus with my life and to find out what I can do. And so I don't have all the answers, right? I don't know everything there is to know about life. But knowing Jesus, that he is ruler and savior of the world, makes me see that that is what makes life work, that we are made for a purpose that is beyond our own implicit meaning that we apply to ourselves. It is bigger than that, it is better than that, and it is true.